Yeah, and you just look to the person next to you, and they're just giggling, and it's just like, okay, now it's better.
That is true. That is true.
I think it depends, because like, yeah, I mean, like, not every shitty situation is a great story, but I think for the most part, like, well, the when you had said that your what is not your accountant, it's the person who's someone who rents from you.
Oh, the guy that rents the Airbnb?
Yeah, like, what would you call someone who rents something from you? A renter?
A leasee, a renter, yeah.
when, when I don't know why I'm getting tongue
A
tied.
tenant. A
Thank you,
tenant.
tenant. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I was going to say 10. Pretty much the word.
But when like you're like, hey, I gotta go, and then you're out there, and like some guy like left his car there, and just like the cops came.
Oh, you. Oh, that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, that was a shitty night. That was. Yeah, I remember I called you. Like I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
That was a bad night. Oh man. Oh the. I think I know what you're talking about. The guy the guy that picked up the wrecker guy.
Yes.
The impound guy. He was like, man, the stories I've got. And I don't know how to get a hold of him. He works for this place called Dad's Towing Company. That's literally the name of it.
Get a hold of Dad's.
And I will never I would be able to pick him out of a crowd. He had like torn up. He was like emaciated. He was like extremely thin. Young guy, like probably 26. Hair down to here, like a handlebar mustache, torn up jeans, like blue jeans that didn't fit, and cowboy boots. And he was across the street parked until I like waved him down, and he came up and he's like, yeah, I just wanted to park across the street in case someone was waiting for a baseball bat to crack my head open. I was like, all right, okie doke.
That says something. That means that has happened once before.
If you know what I'm gonna do, there's so many people I come across. Next time I hear something out of left field like that, I will kind of I know that the wrecking company is close to me. I'll keep that in mind for him. But the next time I see someone that just insane story, I'm gonna immediately. Do you want to talk about this on a podcast? I'll just do that next time. That's got to be a policy.
Well, so I do that going through Reddit. Like I will like there's like ghost stories and like all sorts of, and well, what was it? Someone wanted to come onto a podcast and talk about their story of going to a conversion camp, like like a trans conversion camp type thing. So it was like it's like an anti-gay, anti-trans, transition type camp place, and they wanted to talk about it, just talk about their story and everything. And however we feel about whatever, I thought it would be like a pretty interesting like take and like story for someone to tell. Again, like I sent them our link to our podcast and be like, hey, that would be a really good episode. We would love to have you on the show. But just as a disclaimer, these are the sort of things and this is the sort of atmosphere of the podcast. Let me know if you're interested. And they said that they would listen to a couple episodes and get back to us. So,
hey,
yeah.
I messaged River, but nothing yet. I don't think they even saw it. So
okay.
I was gonna say I'm totally down for that interview, but like those camps in general, like I mean. It's not necessarily trans. Like, have you heard about those camps? Like basically the steal away camps where they do that.
What is the steal? What was that word you just said?
Anywhere where basically if a family thinks that their child is like misbehaved or alternatively behaved, they will send them away to these camps and everything, and they get literally kidnapped, like forcibly kidnapped. Like people break into the home and the parents let it happen. They kidnap the child, like they will handcuff them, throw them back, take them away, and they go out in the desert in like Utah, Arizona. There's multiple of
What?
these camps.
Do they sign
It's
like
apparently not
waivers?